Welcome to Aligning Culture and Climate. This class builds on what you've already learned in Living Our Values, the CSB Way, and the CSB Leadership Equation. Today, we're going deeper to look at how our culture, the long-term foundation of our values and beliefs, shows up as climate, the lived daily experience of our teams. We'll explore what happens when culture and climate align, and what happens when they don't. We'll practice tools like the fairness and voice lens, resilience coaching, and peer accountability so that each of us can lead in ways that strengthen our shared purpose and professional excellence. Most importantly, this is a space for reflection and conversation. I encourage you to think about your own team. Where are you seeing alignment? And where are there gaps? Together, we'll identify real strategies to move from good intentions to lived experience. By the end of this session, you'll be equipped to spot misalignments between culture and climate early, discuss these misalignments with employees, and realign them for an optimal employee experience. At Community Shelter Board, our culture is grounded in a shared purpose and professional excellence, a belief that every action contributes to something greater than ourselves. Shared purpose grounds us. Professional excellence moves us. Together, they ensure we show up with heart, clarity, and impact, because our values deserve to be lived, not just stated. Culture is our foundation, representing our values and beliefs, while climate reflects our experiences. Understanding the difference helps us address what feels most important to our teams right now. Pause this video and take a moment to review the Culture and Climate Matrix and answer the question on page 4 of the participant guide. Restart the video when you're ready. Leaders play a key role in realigning culture and climate. They bridge the gap by noticing misalignments early and acting with clarity and care. Your role is to spot it, talk about it, and realign it. In this class, we'll provide concepts and tools to help you do just that. When the culture is well stated but the climate is misaligned, it becomes apparent in the employee experience. That's why it's important to spot the signs of misalignment. If employees are experiencing stress, burnout, and disengagement, the organization may have lost sight of our shared purpose. If employees are operating with broken or outdated processes, we are undermining professional excellence. When employees are exhibiting distrust and poor communication, there's a disconnect between our organizational values and the employee experience. If employees are disconnected from the community or partners, we have forgotten who we serve together. Consider your team or department. Do you see any signs of misalignment from our culture of shared purpose and professional excellence? Pause the video and take a moment to jot down your thoughts on page 6 of the participant guide. Restart the video when you're ready. Now that we're clear about how to spot it, let's talk about it. One way to do that is by hosting climate check-ins. Regular check-ins create space for honest feedback, allowing leaders to catch climate shifts early. By asking open-ended questions and listening actively, leaders can identify patterns and determine what actions to take. Remember, you don't have to do all of the work. The team must take responsibility when appropriate. Climate check-ins aren't a once-and-done activity. Be sure to schedule them periodically to see how the team is doing. Consider using questions like, how's the energy on the team right now? Or, what helps you do your best work? To facilitate meaningful conversations and align team dynamics. Consider your team or department. How would they answer these questions? Pause the video. Take a few moments to jot down your thoughts and restart it when you're ready. When you have your climate check-in with your team, it's a good idea to see if what you thought they would say aligns with what they actually said. It's a great barometer to help you assess their needs and see what needs to be aligned. So now that we have learned how to spot it and talk about it, it's time to learn how to realign it. One way to do that is using the fairness and voice lens to check decisions. This involves making transparent decisions that are perceived as fair and respectful. This builds trust and confidence in leadership. Pause the video and take a few moments to read page 8 in the participant guide. Then complete the activity in the blue box. Restart the video once you've finished. Resilient teams recover faster, adapt better, and stay aligned with shared purpose and professional excellence. The most resilient leaders have the most resilient teams because they normalize challenges, model healthy practices, coach adaptability, celebrate small wins, and provide tools for resilience. Work can be challenging, and it's important that we not pretend that every day will be filled with roses and sunshine. Sometimes, that's just not the case. As you model resilience, you set the tone for your team. There's a resilience assessment for leaders on page 10 of the participant guide. Pause the video, take a moment to complete it, and restart the video when you're ready. Let's explore the last Realign It strategy. Healthy climates thrive when peers hold one another accountable with respect, clarity, and support. Here are some suggestions to incorporate into your leadership. Normalize accountability. Encourage feedback loops. Link accountability to values. Celebrate accountability moments, and model it as a leader. Take a moment to consider your team. How can you encourage your team to respectfully hold each other accountable and not rely on you as the leader to do so? Pause this video and jot down your thoughts on page 11 of the participant guide. Congratulations on completing the session. You now have the tools to spot, discuss, and realign culture and climate for a better employee experience. Thank you for participating in the Aligning Culture and Climate class today.